Welcome back, and we are starting our second part of Breath of Fire. As we last left off, we were just finishing up the castle. So let's go out here. And so we just finished talking to the king that where they mentioned that we have to stop the quake control, which is over to the right of us is a little air like docking area and whatnot. So by the time we get over there, hopefully it'll be dark because that I believe is the clue that they said that we are best to go in at nighttime to be able to get in while they're sleeping. Oh yeah, counter. That always helps me out when I'm fighting small slime and whatnot to get done quicker. Um, so yeah, as you see, it's getting a little darker out. So what we're gonna do is, we're going to continue fighting all these little slimes here, and we'll continue on over, and hopefully it'll be nighttime by the time we get there. Thank goodness these slimes only hit for one health point each. That always helps out, so I'm not getting hurt really badly. So let's continue on over here, and hopefully we don't encounter any more out there. And again, I could use one of those marble threes to get over there quicker, but again, I think the more times that you do fights, the more you'll level up quicker, and again, it'll be easier in the long run to go against the in-person at the end of this game. So that's why I usually hardly ever try to use those marbles unless I'm going through a small spot real quick to do a task. So as you can see all these animals on the screen, they will come in handy later on, and we'll get into that later into the game. So as you can see, there's one sleeping there. So what we do is, well, I think for one, we can go into the inn. I believe, yes, there's a chest in here. Open a chest and then take a, I believe that's a spell potion. So let's get that real quick. Oh, strength potion. That's right. So yeah, I always put them all on him, on Roehm, just to make things a lot easier. So we gotta go to where none of these people can see us. Even though, like, we're literally walking by like that one, these people's looking at us, like literally they can't see us walking. And I'm like, come on, that's a little far-fetched, but whatever. We'll say. So we go in this little dungeon thing. I don't believe her, if I can remember correctly. There's nothing over this way. Let's check real quick. Yeah, nothing there. I don't think there's anything upstairs either, but we'll check real quick. I don't think there's anything in this area that we can go. Yeah, it's just a king's. Yeah. So we'll go open this door and begin our descent down into a cave, I believe, and we'll find out what's going on with this quake thing. So let's see, let's go and get this started. So let's see, I believe I go over here real quick. I think there's, yeah. So we go down here, grab this chest real quick. Antidote. Of course, we're gonna get into a fight. Oh, 3 herbal beaks. Yeah, okay, I can take them all in one hit. And I still do 3 damage, so no, that one did 4. So at least we can kill them in one hit, so get low enough, we'll put on a, use one of my herbs. So, not sure if, I guess I'm depending on where you're at in the world, if you call them herbs or herbs. I call them herbs. So I know you guys can put down in the comments what you like the way you say it, maybe the pronunciation. But that's all I've always called them herbs. So, okay, let's see, get this one. I think this is actually a good, I'll shoot. Hate these poison bugs. I was hoping it wouldn't be down here. Of course, you're gonna poison me. I need something like a bracelet or something to put on that prevents poison. And of course, you couldn't have left the antidote, so we're gonna. Let's see. Oh, we got 9. Okay, we got 10 and, well, 9 now antidotes. Okay, that's not bad. Just gold there. So let's go and continue on. Seeing again, I said like some of the stuff that if you play this game, I guess enough times, you know when to use it in the Marvel 3s and when not to use them. Again, like I said, I'm getting experience for all these fights I'm doing, so I believe it's for a reason that I don't use them. And like the only time I'll try to use them is when I need to get from one place to another quickly, and excuse me, to do a quick task or something. But yeah, other than that, I really don't care to use them. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, Beastine, that'll come in handy. So that's a bolt, like a bolt stone, I believe, a STN. I guess that's what it means, the stone. Which that'll come in handy for any bosses you go against. It'll, you will use it quicker. Or like kill them quicker. It'll take more hit points from them. So let's see what am I at on health. Yeah, I better use a herb here. There we go. But yeah, like I said, you get like sea steins or sea stones. You'll get B stones, and I believe S stone for freeze. I believe it is. But you use those pretty much on any boss battle until you get to a certain point on this game. Otherwise, I to walk without healing myself with antidotes. There we go. But yeah, I always like using them towards the boss battles. But again, once you get certain people in your team, of course, maybe you poison the heck. I'll just do auto battle on these against them because again, they're just gonna sit there and poison me. They're not gonna do any damage to me, so I'll just have to use the antidote. Hopefully, as a drop, hopefully they drop a antidote. No, of course not. Maybe nice to drop antidotes as well after you kill them. That way you can not have to waste your antidotes. There we go. So, but we'll continue on and we will find out what's going on with this Quake machine and see. I believe it's a general that's doing it. Let's see. I believe I go over here first. Yes, I do. Never remember which way I gotta really go first. So that was just kind of a guess. I figured that's where I was going. So, but yeah, I mean, this game pretty much at the beginning of it's kind of slow going. The storyline's kind of slow at the beginning. Ooh, arm pad. I think I already have an arm pad for him. I can't remember what let's see, arm pad. Oh yeah, I already got an arm pad, so I'll keep it though when we get new characters in this game. The only reason why I bought the arm pad when I did, I forgot that we ended up getting it later on, but again, I just wanted to have a better armor on. So there we go, another herb. So again, why can't these monsters drop antidotes? Because I need more of those, or cures. It would be nice. This cures always come in handy as well. Let's see if there's some beaks. These beaks are a pain in the tuchus. Actually, at least I'd rather fight beaks than the slimes, just because they give me at least more experience. Like, it's almost a waste of time to fight the slimes than anything below those. Or like right over there, the S-Mass, that's going to be the freeze one, which is like your cold. So that'll come in handy again against the monster. This one, I hope we can get rid of all these without them. I know they like to hit thunder. Yep, T-Bolt, ouch. So let's see if we can take one out real quick. Oh, there we go. So, yep, here he uses Thunderbolt on me, so now we can finish him off real quick. You know, sometimes when I get groupings like that, especially when you only have one person. Ooh, there's a cure. So those will come in handy because those will be pretty much what we use later on. That'll cures will heal the characters for way more. I think it's like 100. And I know the herbs do like 30 or 50. I can't remember. So yeah, definitely cures will be used more later on. And you'll end up getting rid of all the herbs and all this kind of the small stuff you don't need anymore. You think all these fights I've been in, I would be leveling up again to level 9. Let's see, let's go to the side. I can't remember. Don't matter, I guess. Okay, so we have. Let's see, I can't remember. I don't think it's gonna. No, okay, nothing over here. So we're gonna go against this guy real quick. Okay, let's see. This guy must be patrolling quick. Who disturbs my privacy? I'm taking over the world with this machine, and no one can stop me. Bahaha. Might as well put bahaha in there. Okay, so yeah, too bad we don't have. Can't use a special power yet, but yeah, we have these F Stein, B Steins. So we're gonna go with the F1 first, real quick. Okay, that's fire. Okay, fire Stein. So the C must be the cold one, I believe. Then. Okay, so you see that hit for a pretty decent amount. So now we're gonna hit B Stein. Took a nice little 80 chunk. So we're gonna probably better use a herb just in case. Okay, so I do go first. So yeah, that kind of stinks. Okay, and we'll just go back and forth, hitting each other. And just, I'll do that for a moment. We'll probably do 2 hits, he'll hit, and then one more back for me, and one more back for me. Oh, yeah. Whew, yeah, see, that hurt. But yeah, we pretty much just keep doing this back and forth, little dance, until we end up killing him. You've got to know not to get below about, I'd say about 25. Anything like, yeah, we'll do this, and then he'll hit one more, so we'll, yeah, 28. Just in case, we'll do our herb again. Okay, but yeah, it's just pretty much a back and forth battle with this guy. We'll get him down eventually, so about, ooh, miss on counter, or slam would be nice. Get the time. But yeah, oh shoot, he's gonna T-bolt me, so yeah, it's gonna take me below 25, so do another herb. It's just can, oh dang, T-bolt right off the bat, sheesh. So we'll probably do one, let's see, LP recovers, of course. We'll just hit him again. Yeah, this will be one more, and then we'll use a herb again. Because he'll hit us probably for, yeah, at least more than T-bolt, so yeah, 21. Oh, counters, there we go. Again, it'd be nice if, let's see, herb, we'll just do this one now. It'd be nice if, he would hit for a bigger hit than he's, like a slam. But yeah, that's taking forever. I should have waited for the to use those 2 Firestein and the stone and the bolt stone. Should have waited to use that till damn. There we go, slam. Yeah, cause he's gonna recover. I think he covers like 3 times, so I cannot remember right offhand. But yeah, that's just very annoying that he keeps on doing that for a moment. So we should be able to get him. Well, yeah, we'll do another heal. You heal, we heal too. So, like I said, this is kind of an annoyance back and forth, hit and take for a moment until we get him down. Which, again, if you pay attention and you don't, yeah, you don't forget what's going on. Oh, there we go, 2 misses in a row. That actually worked out in my favor. Let's see, one more. There we go. Well, oh shoot, that hurt. Thank goodness that did not kill us. Okay, and this should be the last. Oh yeah, miss. Ooh, I was hoping it would have been a counter. And this should be able to, yeah. Oh, so he gets the second wind. Not only does he revive himself or recover himself like 20 times, it seemed like it. I'm exaggerating, of course, but he has a second win on 2 stone. Oh yay, we got to reach level 9. There we go. That kind of came Okay, so how could this be? I've been defeated. Arrgh. So now we're gonna fix this, and we're gonna grab the machine to generate a strange noise. You find a key. Will you take it? Yes. Roehm pulled the key from the machine, which is not good because it's gonna, yeah, ticking time bomb. And of course, there's a gate there, so you got to go on this little time warp thing out of town, and boom, 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 boom. So, and of course, there's the prince, I'm assuming. As we suspected, the device within the palace was causing the quakes. Let's go, Ro. The king is waiting for us. So I'm not sure what that guy is considered. I'm assuming the prince. You gave up Nabal to destroy the forces of the Dark Dragons. It was a tough choice to make, but results show that you are a true hero. Yay, true hero. Travel to the east to Walin, where you'll find a cave to another kingdom. So it kind of gives us that, so so we don't have to ever do that fight again. We'll save it here, so that way if we accidentally die for some reason, we will have a save to be able to go back to. So let's go to Walin next. And that one is, of course, on the other side of, so we was all the way over here. Now see, again, I can use the Marble 3 and not have to get any fights all the way while I'm going that way, but again, these fights are so easy, it just doesn't take much to kill these, and they don't hit for much as well. So hopefully, wouldn't be nice if we leveled up again to level 10 while we're going all the way to this little town. So see, it's getting lighter out, and that kind of gives the illusion of it being, you know, night and day, night and day, night and day when it goes dark and light like that. So kind of, yeah, like I say, gives the illusion that the time's passing. So, and that's what I like about this game, that, you know, small detail like that is kind of cool. That they thought about, oh, you know, instead of him traveling in light all the time, he actually goes, you know, goes out during the night in the dark, and, you know, and you think that they could have went one step further, I think, that with the game, when it got dark out, the monster less Earth, and oh, let's see, and we're gonna get, oh darn, if you do that where he spins like that and he has nowhere to go, you'll end up they'll end up popping, and you'll end up getting like the item from them, which is pretty cool. But as I was saying, it'd be kind of cool if when nighttime comes, they're a harder enemy, but you get more experience and more stuff from them, which I think would have been kind of cool. But again, they probably didn't think about that when they was making this game. But I mean, just stuff you think about when you play this game, or, you know, any game of, oh, wouldn't that be cool if they did this, that, or the other thing. So, these fleas, get these fleas out of my way. So, yeah, Joy said, just, you know, get these fleas done, and we'll get into Walin and get to our next quest, which I believe is we might run into some people here that might join our party. Okay, so let's go in here and save it as well, because that was actually a long walk. And I'd hate to pass away and have to walk all the way there again. So there we go. Okay, so we're gonna go down here, and let's there's an inn, but I don't really need the inn. And let's go to the weapon shop to see if there's anything we need in here. We can get rid of anything we don't need. I don't think that there's anything we really don't need. So let's see. He has, I think he already has the bronze sword. Yeah, he does. Let's see. Chainmail 2000. I don't think it's all that much. Yeah. I mean, it's what, 12 better than the arm pad, but I ain't gonna pay, like, I don't barely have the money for that. I think I already have a visor. Yeah. So there was not a whole lot that I need in there. Okay, I don't believe there's really much I need in here. So let's check to see what they have. Let's see, marbles, herbs, antidote, heat update, horn, charm, life tree. Not really anything in there either. And this right here, you'll see a couple of these in different places. This is where you can store some of your stuff, your gold pieces or your items. So some of the stuff you can toss into the there if you don't need it, or that way it kind of clear up some stuff in there. But right now there really isn't much I need to put in there right now. So, but that'll come in handy later on when I get stuff that I don't need any. I only need to use one time. So we'll go up here and we'll continue the story because I believe we have to talk to people up in this castle. Yep, there we are. You want to see the king? Please wait here. Princess Nina, the king has a visitor. Should I tell him the king is ill? No, if word gets out that the king has been poisoned, our people might panic. Keep this quiet until we can get the remedy. It may be very difficult to find, so use anything in red kind of is a key thing of what your next task is. Princess, our visitor has been waiting. Show him to one of the guest rooms, please, and ask him to stay. Princess Nina, are you going to look for the remedy alone? Don't worry, I can take care of myself. I'm sure you can. I'm worried about the princess. I'll find someone to help her. Thank you. Okay, the king isn't here. Please wait until he returns. So my parent will take a nap, I guess, for a little bit. You must be tired. Come stay here for the night. And he's out like a light. Okay, so that part's done there, so we pretty much go to the next part, which I believe will be, yep, Nina. Okay, I'm gonna do my part to save the king and the country. So, now you got control of her, which we'll start her out with anything, nope, so she don't have anything that we can put on her. Oh yeah, so the E key. So, I will show you what the E key does here. I'm going to put it up here, put the herbs underneath there. So the E key is pretty cool. It is actually a item that you can use that will do damage to other the enemies when you use it. So let's see, the king's over there is not doing very well. So we are gonna. There's a couple things we can do in this place real quick. Let's see, where am I at here? No, where's the stairs at? Oh, there. Okay, that's stairs off top floor, apparently. Okay, yeah, there's some treasure chests around here that you can have access to get stuff. And let's see, take an herb, Ooh, yay, can't have enough herbs. But I believe there is also items. There's two more here. Oh, there's Roehm. Okay, so let's go get some. Let me take it. Yep, I think there's stuff here that's for Nina. Hey, an antidote, that comes in handy. So let's check these out. So that'll be, yep, something there. So there we go. So yeah, those are kind of just items that she gets. So, okay, so now we took all that stuff out. I think, let's go downstairs for a moment, because I believe in the basement there's a couple more items we can get. So those items right there, they're behind a locked door, which you'll have to have some a key to. So, but I believe there they are. Okay. So here's one, yeah, two items here. So another antidote. So pretty much stuff that you can kind of get get abundance of, and yeah, and that goes all the way over to the other side. So I think we are done here grabbing stuff, and then also I wanted to go to the inn real quick because usually most inns, not all of them, but most inns have a chest that you can, or a drawer, dresser that you can get into to let's see, go this way. That you can access stuff and get extra items that I've shown you in a couple other places. So let's check the inn real quick. Not all of them have it. So, okay, let's see if there's anything over here. There's a fish. I don't think we can. Yep, he needs the fish. Yeah, you can eat stuff in here. There's certain things you do not want to eat though. Let's check over here. And nope. So this is a different type of inn that don't have a dresser that you can grab stuff from. But again, like I said, most inns you can grab stuff like that. Oh, lordy. Okay, so here's a pretty cool part. So here's the E key. Oh, of course they're gonna hit me first. Oh, thank goodness it's on one. So, and what I like about the E keys, it damages. Everyone does 30 damage no matter what, even if they have armor or whatever on them. It still hits for 30, and it hits all of them. So that's one thing that is pretty cool about that. So we'll go in here, and yep, there we are. Now we got a party. We heard what's going on. You can't make it on your own. We won't let you go through unless we go along, okay? No, you're wise not to go. We won't let you go through, and so it's gonna just continuous loop until you say yes, and they join your party. So again, you can do that as much as you want. They will continue like staying with you until you until the yeah add them to the party. So, oh, okay. So let's see. We're gonna do Nina. We're gonna do her E key, and these two are heavy, like a lot heavier hitters. Actually, I should have, since he's a hitter, I should have put that on him, but yeah. So that didn't happen. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, monster left the herb. So I'm gonna swap these two, since that one I just swapped her with is he goes first pretty much, so he's going to be the E key to kill things before we get into too many fights. Oh, let's see, I can't remember. Yeah, let's see, let's go here. Let's see if we grab him. I think we go down first, so we'll swap that. Yeah, I think that we gotta go back up to get to the airport, so. Okay, let's see, let's just do that. There we go. Yeah, usually these the angel guys can one hit them, but we will when there's more enemies, we'll make sure that they use the E key to get rid of them quickly. So, and just continue on grabbing. Oh, let's see. I think that's a new item for her. There we go. Yep. And honestly, I'm not putting nothing on these guys because they're only temporary. So there's no reason to waste any armor, any weapons or whatever for them. I don't even know if you can also put anything on them. I never tried, never thought to. 150 gold. So let's see, we'll go up here. Let's see, up 3 of them. So yep, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna just attack the rest, and E key will take care of them all. So yeah, so like I said, it's just easier doing it that way. Just swap them. That way you can make sure that the E key goes first. I mean, either way, it would work out the way it needed to. So, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I could have did it to where she hit the middle one hit, and then the first one did the E key. But again, it's just easier setting up the E key first. Just makes it easier that way. So we'll grab this iron. So the iron ore, that will be an item that will come in handy later on in the storyline, and it'll probably be in my next video about the use for it. So it's E key attack, and the E key automatically kill all of them. Makes for a lot quicker battles. Hopefully she levels up soon because she really needs to. Okay, now we got everything now. Oops, we gotta go back this way. So we'll go back where we came originally, and then go back up where the stairs are at and go above this time. So I figured that we had to go down first, but like I said, it's been a while since I played this game. So that's what I was believing we had to do. Let's see here. Okay, now we already got that, so now we can just continue on. Okay, E key, attack. There we go. Okay, so here we go, continue on. And there's a treasure chest there, we'll grab her in a moment, but we gotta get over here first. maybe you guys can tell me in the comments what one of your favorite like nostalgic old school games are, maybe from the Nintendo, Super Nintendo era. Because Nintendo, Super Nintendo, that's like one of my favorite eras of gaming systems. I mean, I liked Atari, but the Atari was only, you could only do so much with the Atari. Um, the rule wasn't like, be careful. I don't think there was any role playing games in Atari. I think Nintendo was the first one to do any role playing games at all. At least I don't ever remember Atari having any role RPG games. It took a while to do because obviously there was no yeah, Beastine. There was no like battery or whatever saving mechanism in a Atari. So I believe it's just quick, quick games, Pac-Man, Frogger, some of those that nostalgia games. Um, but yeah, like once the Nintendo came out, it was just awesome. That we'll do this. Okay, yeah, grab this real quick. Oop, past it. Seize time. Um, but yeah, just in case, we'll just do that. There we go. But yeah, I mean, Breath of Fire, I mean, this is a Super Nintendo game, which I always thought was on Nintendo, but apparently I was always mistaken. That, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think this was ever on Nintendo. But yeah, we, growing up, I, played a lot of these. Let's see, let's go in here real quick. See what town this is. This is Ramiro. Karma is west of here, and Agua is north. So let's see. I'm back from the eternal sleep. I missed my wife. Eternal sleep, huh? Okay, then you should have been around more often when you were alive. Okay, so he's apparently dead, which is weird. So how did he come back? The remedy brought me back to life. I haven't eaten, but I feel fine. Okay. Ever since I returned from the dead, I've felt weak and faint. I wonder if that's normal. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's go in here real quick and do a quick save. Here we go. Okay, so it's kind of stuck there. So let's go see what is going on. We're just, better check. I'll check in here just to see if there's anything good, the weapons for her. Okay, so we're looking at silk gown. Let's see what that is. It's only what, 5? Not worth it. It's a regular gown, which is, man, that one's actually better than the silk gown. That one's how much? 2,000. Still a little bit pricey for bronze RP, and only 2 more short RP, which I think is what she has. Yeah, same. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot. I mean, there's a couple things that was a little better, but not for the price. Price is a little much. So everyone's dead there. Of course, it's nighttime, so we got to go through this forest, I believe, to get to that little place over to get the remedy. So I think you just go, pretty much left and down to get where we need to get. Thank goodness there's not that really big of enemies in this. And if there was, we would just use the E key to make things a lot easier. Okay, so let's go up a little, over, and I think we should be almost out of this forest. See, now this one is a little, so let's do the E key, attack, and attack. That one's 30, still doesn't do a 6, and hopefully up, yeah, of course. Ooh, hit for 12, yikes. I'm thinking if we did it the other way around, where she did the E key, instead of him doing the E key, let's see, down and out, then we should be almost, yeah, here's the exit. Okay, so this is a place where we need to be and go. So this one is, of course, has the water. So, oh, yeah, this one, so this one has the water. So, oh, yeah, this one, so this one has the water. So oh, yeah, this one, so this one has the water. 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 Yeah, this one we kind of, let's see, I believe we go down here. Yeah, there's it says like a trap. There's traps in here. Usually when you see something like this, there's traps. Of course, there's monsters. Why wouldn't there be? Okay, so let's lead key in real quick and make short work of these beaks. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just, yeah, just herbs. Okay, so yeah, so you kind of see that. There's these water things there, so what we're going to do is pretty much anywhere there is a, let's see if I, oh, there we go. Okay, good. Um, Anywhere there is like these ghostly things, that's kind of where we got to go. So, let's see, we're going to attack, and Nina's just going to do the E key. Yeah, and he hits hard. So these, yeah, we make pretty short work of these, if I remember right. So we'll do one more with Nina. Yeah, so he's hitting them. So at least they all have one more turn. So what we're gonna do is, I can't remember if they got a second winner. Well, at least he's attacking one at a time there. So, yeah, they have a second win. Okay. Oops. We're just gonna go out, of course. There we go. So, ooh, yeah, Nina reached level 6, so we definitely need her to, luck up has been learned. Which, I believe that one works pretty good. It's, you, luck up, I think, that one, you end up doing, whoops, there we go. You end up doing, let's see, let's go this way first. And of course, actually, you know what? Let's see, I think I get to go for them. Oh, now she's gonna, so E key. There we go. Now that those poison bugs won't poison us anymore. We're gonna go ahead and get this box real quick. And drop. Okay, I think we're gonna go around to the other side to get stuff. Let's see. Since Nina attacks first, she does the E key. You take care of the poison bugs, and then there we go. That's how we get that set up correctly. And now that we're, of course, getting further into the game already, we will meet the places, enemies that are a little bit stronger, so this comes in handy. So, there we go. Got the creep taken care of. Okay, and I think, let's go this way real quick. I think there's something down. Oh, never mind. That just goes back to the water. So we're going to take these stairs up. Go E-key them, and hopefully that takes care of them all. So we'll do a couple more things, and I'll go back to the water, and we'll probably call it a day for right now. And then we'll come back and fight the, yeah, we just going to grab that real quick and drop. We'll go back, go up the other stairs real quick, and then we'll probably go back to the water, heal up, and we'll save it, and we'll come back to do another video. Go. Let's see what these stairs do. I'm assuming these stairs go to the next level, since that's actually the only place we can go. Let's just do this real quick. So, yeah, it's back there. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the water, heal up, and we're gonna call it a day here. There we go. So, okay, and we're gonna call it a day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and get notified. Click that notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you continue on watching videos as I try to. I'm trying to do at least 4 videos a week on this, so we will see what we can do. Have a good one. Bye.